Hi, welcome to ITC Asia 2026, and I have with me today is Tomoo Yano, General Manager, Nippon Life Insurance Company.
Hi.
Hi,
Glad
welcome.
to meet you. Yeah.
So, thank you so much for being with us, Yano-san. We'll go straight into the first question. Is where do you see the biggest gap today between strategy and execution in insurance transformation?
Yeah. So actually, I think that not only for the insurance industry, all the industry is now trying to use AI in somewhat, and that pressure will be coming from the management, and they were actually seeking for more actual benefit that will be coming from the use of AI. So that is currently a very big question, and I believe that most of the case people are trying to just use Copilot or ChatGPT Enterprise or that kind of thing, and that is basically the bottom-up approach. So it depends on the human, it depends on the individuals how they actually use AI. But if you want to have a much more bigger benefit, you have to be much more top-down approach, focusing on claims or underwriting or any particular area that could deliver the most biggest benefit. So I believe that there will be a gap from the expectation and the actual benefit delivery. So we have to focus on which area will be much more, scalable, and we need a decent team that have that capability to actually adopt the AI within the existing system.
Brilliant. So, as we talked about AI, right? So, in AI, what should be scaled now, and what should we remain as a human judgment led?
Yeah. So actually, we can consider the business that is basically we have to follow the rules, or the business that we should consider every time, like speaking to the customer, or we can just calculate the premium. So it's completely different. So most of the case, we build system to streamline the insurance operations. So in that case, the very complicated, very small volume kind of cases are remaining as manual work. So we have to focus on that and how we can utilize AI, but still, if we cannot build a decent system to support those functions, I think that has to be done by the humans. And also the customer reaction and customer support, that should be done by the humans, because AI cannot replace a human touch and that kind of thing. Yeah.
Okay, great. And lastly, what is the most consequential decision insurance leaders need to make in the next 12 to 18 months?
So anyway, it is really hard to predict how that AI evolution would go, because just looking back to 1 year or 2 years, it didn't exist.
Yeah.
So we cannot predict how this goes and which area we should focus. We are not certain at this moment. But the most important thing is that we have to have dedicated people to look into the challenge and learn and train through the experience. So I believe that I assume that at this moment AI is cheaper to use at this moment. But if we truly want to benefit from AI, maybe you have to pay more and more. And we need a decent kind of strategy, which area we can spend a lot and which area we should avoid to spend. So we needed that kind of perspective in the future. That is my idea. Yeah.
Okay, great. Well, thank you so much, Yano-san.
Thank
that
you.
was definitely
You're
very
welcome.
insightful.
Thank you.
And enjoy the next 2
Thank
days.
you.
And I think during the event, we're covering quite a bit around AI as well in terms of the sessions. Yeah. So thank you.
Thank you.